Hello everyone, the Snowman here, and I just wanted to talk about my recent experience at the Miami Open this past Monday. I have to say I was very impressed with the brand new facilities at Hard Rock Stadium. Of course, they moved this tournament, one of the biggest tennis events of the calendar year. They moved it from Key Biscayne and the Crandon Tennis Center. They moved it to Hard Rock in Miami Gardens, and I think that was a great decision. I was very impressed with the brand new facilities. They've got 11 show courts in total, including Hard Rock Stadium, which they've built kind of a temporary setup, some temp bleachers, and it looked fantastic. They also have just a bevy of practice courts, I think over 20 practice courts where you can catch your favorite players, your stars, getting some light hits in. But yeah, I was just very impressed, and I got to see a lot of great players on Monday. I started out on court 1. Caught about an hour of Grigor Dimitrov, the Bulgarian, playing a young Aussie, Jordan Thompson. And Grigor was fun. He actually lost this match 7-5, 7-5. But he's been playing better as of late. Such a cool guy. One of the prettiest service motions on the tour. So it was a lot of fun to watch Dimitrov. I also got to see a few stars on the practice courts afterwards. Bianca Andreescu, the young Canadian star who just won Indian Wells a couple of weeks ago. She was hitting around, and I continue to be impressed with her forehand, the way she's able to change directions and just dominate from the back of the court with that shot. I also got to catch Daria Kasatkina and Belinda Bencic practicing for their doubles match that they were playing that day, so that was fun. They were doing some trick shots. Kasatkina working on that serve a little bit, but that was good. As for the featured matches that day, it was Petra Kvitova against Caroline Garcia first up, and then the headliner Roger Federer was on the court against the Serbian Filip Krajinovic, and to top it off, Simona Halep against Venus Williams. So a lot of big-name players at Hard Rock Stadium, and I got to see Petra Kvitova just blow away Caroline Garcia. Like Andreescu, Kvitova's so good with her forehand from the baseline. She's a lefty, so she's tricky. She can just open up the court in so many different ways, and Kvitova just cruised against the French woman. Then it was the player that everyone came to see, Roger Federer, and as a huge Fed fan, it was hard to put into words what that was like, actually seeing Fed walk out and the whole stadium just coming alive. I mean, during the Kvitova-Garcia match, it was probably a third or a quarter of the way filled, and then it just immediately filled up to almost capacity. People show up around the world everywhere for Roger Federer. It's just crazy the amount of support he gets, but absolutely amazing to see him in person, his magical touch on the tennis court. He had some vintage drop shots that got the crowd on their feet. Krajinovic put in a good effort, had some nice passing shots throughout the game, but it's just something else to watch Federer. He is truly one of the greatest athletes I have ever watched. To see him in person before he retires was a great bucket list item for me, so I'm just happy I was able to watch the Swiss Maestro do his thing, and it was an incredible experience. Then to watch a couple of other Grand Slam champions as well, Simona Halep and Venus Williams. Unfortunately, Williams, she didn't bring her best stuff on the day. I get when you get in the upper 30s, you know, it's hard to bring your A game every day, but Halep, full credit to her, one of the fittest players on the tour, and she was just whacking her forehand down the line. I don't think I realized how offensive of a player Halep was until I watched her yesterday, but she's incredible on both ends, and she's deservedly so the number 2 player in the world right now. Could be the number 1 player by the time Miami is done. I was also able to get a quick peek into the Grandstand Stadium as I was leaving. Denis Shapovalov was playing Andrei Rublev, and Shapovalov, one of my favorite players, another young Canadian like Andreescu, but he is just a superstar in the making, if not already. So much passion, so much electricity. Could watch him all day. So yeah, overall, I was so thankful to be able to see so many stars, so many good players. I highly recommend getting over to the Miami Open whenever you can, whenever you have the opportunity. It's a great venue, good food options, good just chill locations. I mean, they got music, it's a good ambiance, and I just love what they did. It doesn't feel like a football stadium. I mean, they really made it into a little tennis hotbed, and hopefully it stays in Miami Gardens for many years to come, and I'm so happy I was able to go. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media, give me a thumbs up, and yeah, thank you so much. Cheers.